Happy Thanksgiving Eve, ladies. And yeah, so I didn't blow dry my hair. I let it air dry and then I straightened it, and this is what happens when that happens. So if it starts taking on a mind of its own and doing cracked out things, I'm super sorry. Pay no mind to it. It kind of has a mind of its own.
Seems like today I'm looking back. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll see further than my little head allows me to.
Okay, so it's Wednesday and Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and there's a crap load of questions this week. So I'm gonna try and get this done as humanly quickly as possible, because yeah, there's lots to do, and yeah. The first question is reality TV. How do we feel about it? Well, as you can see, I'm watching it right now. I'm a sucker for some reality TV. Okay, a lot of reality TV. I'm addicted to the Real Housewives stuff. It doesn't matter what city they're in. If it's on and there's nothing else on, I'll pop it on. You don't really have to watch every episode of it to know what's going on exactly. I guess I kind of like the reality TV that includes a lot of drama, and I think it's just because I try to keep my life completely drama-free. I stay away from it as much as humanly possible, so I kind of like to watch other people's drama. I don't know, I guess it feeds my drama bug. But, so I really like the Bad Girls Club, America's Next Top Model I love, even though it doesn't have that much drama, but, what else? I like all the, like, elimination shows, like, Project Runway, and there was one called Sheer Genius, and there was even one for makeup artists. I really enjoyed that one. I was completely addicted to that. But yeah, I like reality. I'm not as much into Survivor. I love Big Brother though, but, or Real World or anything like that, I'm not too much into. Jamie's other question is, how do we deal with negative people? And it's kind of unfortunate, but they're there all the time. I think no matter who you are, you're going to, at some point in time, come across negative people. And really the number one thing I have found works the best is know you. Like, have a centered personality, have a centered view of yourself, because as long as you have that, whatever negativity you're hearing or, you know, whatever anyone's saying, it's going to be deflected because you are grounded and you know who you are as a person. And I think that's the biggest way to deal with negative people. If you can, don't be around those people. I know I had a friend in my life that was super negative all the time, and some tactics I would try to use is turn it around on a positive, like take what they were saying and say, oh yeah, that's you know, I understand that, but, and then bring something positive to the table for them to chew over. So just kind of flip it back on them so they don't have time to, like, whoa, what's going on? And then eventually I had to kick that person out of my life, pretty much just because it was getting to be such a drain, you know, on get-togethers, and it was like they were just bringing the whole field down, and yeah, you eventually just cut them out. I mean, this person we do see every once in a while at group gatherings, but, you know, I try and be positive around that person as much as I can, and I think if you promote positivity, eventually it might sink in and they might be more of a positive person. Anyways, I could go on all day about negative people, but I won't. Jamie, I really liked how you, I don't want to say called Tara out, because that's not really what it was, but you made her aware of just how much she was putting herself down. I noticed it too after you had said something. I hadn't really paid too much attention to it while I was watching your video, but Tara, I just want you to know that we all think that you're great. You know, I think you're great. I think you have a lot of personality traits that most people would die for, you know, like not caring what other people think. You know, you can dye your hair red and you don't really care what people are gonna say, so that's kind of nice. And you have a huge imagination, I think. You're constantly thinking up of something or trying out a new idea. You're very active in your thinking, I think, and that's really a cool attribute too. But I want you to be confident, because I think that with confidence anything is possible. So yeah, we believe in you. That's my little self-help rant, I guess. Oh, and Tara, I never was offended by your awards idea. I think it's really cute. I knew we had started out saying, you know, we want to keep this in a time limit, and kind of seemed like everybody else was going over it, and so I didn't really figure it was a big thing to go over it all the time, and I like to talk a lot, I guess, or I have a lot to say, so I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't consuming anyone's Wednesday by watching my really long videos. That's all. I was never offended. I love the idea. I think we should totally do it. Also, I love the idea about a Secret Santa. I've been racking my brain of trying to figure out how to make it possible, and the only way I could come up with is if one girl just put all the names in a hat and then made a video for each girl holding up a slip of paper, not looking at it, to show you what person you got. And then, does that make, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the only way I could come up with. Okay. What else? Oh, my favorite playground toy as a kid, I loved the swings. I could just swing forever and a day. I loved playing on the swings. Yeah. What would I be doing with life if I weren't on my current path? I'd probably be a teacher somewhere. That was my goal, was to go to school. My mom's a teacher, my sister's a teacher. I just thought that was the career path for me. Like, I needed to follow the family lineage of being a teacher, so I would probably be a teacher. I don't know if I would have a family, probably not any kids if I became a teacher, but I hopefully would have been married. So yeah, and I think I'd still be living, you know, where I am right now. Yeah, I think that's where I would be. Yeah. Okay. Toys. Yes, Crystalline, we do use them. I don't so much use them not as a couple, if that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I think they can be very much a, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, like they can help that romantic side of your life if you use them and if both of you are consenting towards it, and I think it keeps things fresh and fun and exciting, so yes, we use them together. I don't so much use them alone though. Callie asked, what are we most thankful for this year? And it's kind of funny because I've been thinking actually about this a lot, because I found myself complaining a lot this week, and then I got to thinking about it, and like, I'm constantly complaining that I'm cold, because quite frankly, I am. And I'm complaining about the snow, and then I got to thinking about it, and I was like, how many people don't have a house or don't have a roof over their head or out in the snow, you know, all the time? And I was really convicted, and so I found myself being very thankful for the small things, and so yeah, I'm just thankful to have a home where I can sit and be comfortable and warm, and I don't have to worry about where my next meal is coming from, and I have a family that loves me and friends that love me, and it's just all very peace-inducing. Like, I just feel at peace with everything, I think. And another thing that I've found myself being thankful for is my son. There's a lot of people out there that have lost children or can't have children, and you know, as much as sometimes I just want to put my hands over my ears and just lock myself in my room for 2 hours so I don't have to answer the questions or help him with this or help him with that. I just finally found myself being thankful that I get to, because a lot of people don't. And yeah, I want to be thankful for the little things just as much as the big things. So that's that. Tara's question, what do we do when we get sick? I unfortunately don't get to take sick days because I'm a mom. I'm always constantly on the go. Yeah, kids don't stop needing things, wanting things, if you're sick. you have to get up and do the same routine that you do every day because you're mom and that's what you have to do. So, but at night I usually try to go to bed a little early. I layer up as much as possible because I get cold even worse when I'm sick. So it's like a double whammy. And I medicate. A lot of people don't. My husband, for one, does not take cold medicine when he gets sick. I can't live without the stuff when I'm sick. I'm just a miserable, sloppy mess if I don't take anything. So yeah. And yes, Kristen, I completely agree with you that you need your own time when you have kids. It is a detriment. I mean, not a detriment. It is critical to have you time. And I also think equally as critical is you and your partner or you and your husband time, because that's the bond that, you know, created these lives in the first place. And if you aren't mentally healthy or or physical healthy or mentally in the right state, how are you going to be a good parent to your kids? So time away from your kids, I think, is critical for just mommy mental health. So, yes, I agree. I think that's all the questions. That was a lot of questions. I'm going to ask too, even though I know it's going to bite me in the butt because everyone has probably just as much questions to answer as I did, although I can't remember the second one. So maybe I won't ask the second one, I'll just ask the first one. What is your guys' favorite food for Thanksgiving? I personally really enjoy turkey because you don't make it really any other time during the year, at least we don't. So yeah, it's kind of a not new, but it's good to have something different, I guess. Life update. What's going on? Sarah Bareilles' concert was awesome, although we had to stand the whole time, and so Jason's back was killing him, my feet were killing me, but it was so much fun. She put on a great show. And Harry Potter was fantastic as well, although now it's like I need to see the second part like tomorrow because I want to know what happens, but I'll be patient. What else has gone on this week? Jason's parents get in tomorrow morning. I'm taking a friend over to the airport this afternoon. Dave and Jamie are coming in town tonight, I think. Not till late, though. But I will see them on Friday, which I am super, super excited about. And then hopefully I will see some of you wonderful ladies at her parents' open house up in Sandpoint on Saturday. And yeah, that's, I think, about my weekend. We have a lot of snow. You want to see it? Whoa! And now this video is really super long. So, but I had a lot of questions. In my defense, I had a lot of questions. So, Jamie, I don't know if I'll see, well, I definitely won't see you tomorrow. Like, see you. I will see you Friday. But I don't know if you're gonna make a video tomorrow. I hope you do. I know it's Thanksgiving, so maybe not. Either way, see you ladies next week.